Alright. We are back to continue Fall of Avalon. Working our way towards the DLC. Shout out to Awakened Realms for sending over the key for the giveaway codes as well. New game, says War Wizard. No. Not a new game. Came out last year? I think that's when we did our first playthrough. And then we've had this on the schedule since the beginning of December to come back and do the DLC. As always, as a variety streamer, I play 3 to 5 games a month, sometimes more. We gotta go way up there. We should rest. Actually, I think we should talk to Merlin. Yeah, or Arthur, excuse me. I forgot we had to do this before we started. Why did you leave Excalibur at the Horns?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
What do you remember about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at
What's
our
up,
very
Angus?
bones,
Good morning.
until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
How did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but
Fable
still
looks awesome,
weaving his
Allie.
spells. Then it came. Not a beast,
That's my
Not a
first hyped
man.
game of 2026, I
not
think.
something we ever had words for. A shadow
I'm
wearing
looking
1,000
forward to that one a
torn
lot,
banners,
a lot.
moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back. Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a, I think it's a Game Pass game, I believe. But yeah, it's, I might actually, if they do like a deluxe edition, I'll probably buy it. Which is what I did with like Starfield and Indiana Jones. I don't care that it's on Game Pass. If it's a game I really, really like and I want to own, like the editions of, yeah, if that ends up coming out with like some sort of, you know, deluxe digital, I will definitely go for it. Yeah, like Ali says, it's a reboot of the franchise, so it's going to be very interesting because, you know, the originals are there and they've been done and that's cool and everything, but this is a fresh look and a fresh take. I'm totally down for that. It looked really, really, really good. I did not expect the combat to look like that. I don't know. In my mind, I didn't expect them to have like a really serious combat system. That genuinely surprised me yesterday. It was like, oh, this looks like I'm gonna have fun. Because the different weapons they showed, like the rapier looked awesome. Like I'm already like in my mind going, the first character is an archer, you know, has to be an archer thief. But like I could maybe not even do archer. I'm like thinking rapier thief, which is what I did in uh my first playthrough of both Pillars of Eternity 1 and Pillars of Eternity 2. I did the rapier wearing thief character, and in 2, I actually had a flintlock in my offhand, so I was fucking full-on pirateer thief with a rapier in one hand and a pistol in the other. So, like, I don't know what all weapons they're gonna have in this game, but we did see, like, an automatic crossbow, which looked crazy. Anyway. Um, yeah, it's... There looks like some cool stuff going on. Yeah. Automatic crossbow might be confusing with the other trailer we watched. Hang on, back that up a minute. Anyway, the one I loved was like the lightning falling out of the sky. The mage looked awesome. The rapier looked awesome. The regular sword looked cool. For those who like two-handed, like they did the punting the mob back with the two-handed weapon. But definitely that first playthrough, I'm gonna be torn between an archer and a rapier wielder, because rapiers look like a lot of fun. It looked like a dueling stance, but also the way they threw a potion in the video with like red smoke and everything. And then the mage build looked awesome because they were calling lightning down out of the sky. It's just I'm looking at that going, if the traffic is good on that and everything, and we're having fun with it, I can go. I could do like I did with Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield, like Cyberpunk. Like I have no problems going all in on a game for like 2 months. No Man's Sky. Like, yeah, it looks pretty damn fun. I mean, there are going to be some bangers in 2026, but yeah, Fable has my attention fully engaged right now, fully locked and loaded. It's going to be the fall, so we got a lot of stuff to get to before then. Traffic was good on the trailers yesterday, so... and as always, doing my impromptu Starfield stream yesterday, traffic was good on that. And we've already stirred up some drama this morning with a new Starfield video and a Starfield short out on Instagram and TikTok and everything. It's gonna be good. I will always fuck around and find out with Starfield because I love that game. And I was talking in the short that went out today. I was also mentioning Dragon Age of Veilguard, and I would really love to turn around and do a third playthrough of that to do the Grey Warden character. And I'm just sitting here going, I don't know this schedule this year, but that's probably going to be my December pick for next year. Like when we get to next year, I think we're definitely going to do another Veilguard playthrough. That's going to be like the #1 thing, because I could sink a good 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks into a solid Dragon Age playthrough. We're gonna see. I also just linked, Bethesda shared out a new mod called Continuum, which is a new story mod. They shared it out on the social media this morning. I dropped it in the reactions channel in Discord to ask Bubbles if he'd seen it yet, but damn, it looks like a really good storyline that they just added to Starfield. It's called Continuum. There's a link to it in Discord in the reactions section. There's a fast travel point. Alright. Whoa! I don't want anything from you.
she does, you will take it. Her word, the highest law. I am a servant.
Oh, there's nothing in the chest. Boo-hoo. Oh shit, I'm still a ways away. How am I getting up in there? Looks like there might be something over to the right. Also something right over here. Another little fuck. Oh, goddamn. I need to get some AoEs. I still haven't found any like cool fire AoEs yet. Needs to happen. I needs it. Gary, get it for me on the phone. Ethereal cobwebs up here. Are they planning to add to Tales of the Shire? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. That was a phenomenal game. I had a great time with that last year. My niece is playing that right now and enjoying it. Kudak. I think everybody who played Veilguard liked Veilguard, Jacove. There was, there were complaints. Sure, there were definitely critiques that you could make about that game. I had critiques. Still had fun playing it. Like, you can critique something and still have a great time with it. I think we can actually start the DLC soonish. Yeah, I don't feel like doing the queen bee thing. Oh, these are significantly harder. I actually lost health on that. We are in a new zone, kids. Things have scaled up. I don't know why I'm moving around so much. I don't need to. Yeah, these take quite a bit more firepower to take down. We have hit the next level, folks. Things have scaled. Yeah, I remember that being a really big step up in normal difficulty. I was like, oh shit. It's even a step up on easy mode. Like, not life-threatening, but like, oh wow, these take, Other things I can kill in 3 to 5 fireballs. This stuff's like, no, you need 30.
We may be in for a fight.
Oh, you are bad guys. Camelot Desert.
I will be your downfall. Tis but a scratch.
Just but a flesh wound. Well, we'll be sneaking on by there, won't we? Oh, I hit the button. Gosh darn it. I hate it when I do that and trigger the... Alright. We need to set a bonfire and then we can move on. Level up! What's we got over here? That's nice, but I don't desperately need it. Restrict your maximum killing with a critical hit. Max health is increased, but I'll take that. That gives me some more hit points. Which I'm not gonna say no to as a mage, like... Looks like it might be a chest or something over there. No, those are just mushrooms. Oh, Drowner Caster. Ooh, I like that ice spell, whatever that was. These guys have way more abilities, too. I'm gonna have to get some new spells. Oh yeah, don't stay near that thing. Oh, fuck me, he licked me. I don't want to be licked, sir. Oh! Get away from me. Dude, this guy has an ass load of hit points. And I don't want to just stand in one spot because he does the... I gotta just pay attention to that thing. He still got caught. I wish there was like a dodge button. Fucking hideous too, man. I can take all those hits, just not the one where he rears up. Holy shiznizzle. Now, a couple of these drowners were using like, oops, I didn't mean to pick that up. We're using like ice spells against me. Well, that was intense. Right bumper is dodge. Oh, hold up. How did I not know that? Thank you for that, Jinx. I guess I vaguely remember this being... They have some weird controls on this. That's probably why I had forgotten all about this. The other thing I keep doing is I have stealth on several of the other games I'm playing is down press on the right thumbstick. And other games it's B. So there's been a couple of games recently where I've been using the down stick to stealth. And only problem is when you do that here, it goes into the power mode. And I keep forgetting about it and wasting my power. But thank you for the dodge. I had forgotten all about that. No, I'm not gonna play the old Fable games. They don't have anything to do with the new Fable, so I don't have an incentive to do so. Dude, there's all sorts of shit in this zone. No, fuck this. I'm running, man. I don't even know if this is the right way. Find me the castle. Oh, I hit the post. Find me the safety of the castle. I need to see about getting new gear. Holy crap, this place is nasty. And look at all these mobs. I do not think that is the right way. I'm gonna get hit in a tree. Oh shit, I got a long way to go. That's way over there. Alright, hold up. We need to head south. Find the road. Yeah, there we are. Piss off, wolves. You actually don't look like you were attacking me. You're just sitting there. Oh, you fucking kidding me? And then my AoE, my auto defensive AoE killed it. Ha ha ha. Alright, this is the way, right? Yeah, we just need to follow this road. Oh, and we've got more critters. And even more critters. Oh, Jesus. They were calling lightning down from the sky. Oh my god, and a bear. I'm getting fucked up. Run! Dude, this place is gnarly. Is that where I'm heading? That's where I'm headed. Oh yeah, they've got the protection of the Menon? I forget what it's called. No, they're still on me. Run! Stop calling, you stupid fucking horse. Fast travel.
Remain vigilant.
Fast travel. There's no stamina. I don't gotta worry about it. Just go. I lied. There's totally stamina. It refreshes really quick though. Deep breath. I think this is the point where I can do the DLC. The menu.
Don't even say that. Someone comes, lights them in here, and then dies on all watch? People would be at my door with pitchforks.
He's waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help him up, Ansem. Welcome to my home. Quite a scene unfolded at the Menhir, with you at the heart of it. I can't decide if I'm more delighted or surprised. What was it that made the Menhir react to you?
I carry King Arthur within me.
I see. You have a habit of not taking things seriously, don't you? But this is no trivial matter, so I demand respect. Come now, you must have a theory.
I wish I knew too.
The local Menhir here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and, whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this Menhir represents?
They're statues that ward off the weirdness. Merlin built them.
So they say. The Menhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that burst monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the Menhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Connacht, my subjects, can face any challenge, even at the world's end. And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen, it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
Camelot wants to take your men here. It would kill your people.
I'm well aware. And now we're also facing an outbreak of the Red Death, which will no doubt influence Camelot's decision on whether to offer my people shelter. But with the Menhir reignited, the people of Connacht will be even less willing to give up and go to Camelot. If anything, I expect rebellion to break out. And bloodshed is something neither we nor the capital want.
What would you prefer to happen?
I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I could admit publicly, but I feel both sides have a point. I understand the people who don't want to abandon their homeland, and I understand the knights, who must face a long-lost terror and find a solution to an impossible problem. Believe
Somewhere
me,
out there, though, there is a
being
modder
lord in
who
times
says,
like
I don't
these
accept this
is a
decision.
heavy burden.
I'm going to create a mod, and I'm going to bypass it, because the writing sucks, and I want to create my own power fantasy. I'm never going to not stop poking fun of it. I'm just searching for Palamiti's shield.
Palamiti's shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the
I
Menhir.
refuse to be
And legend has
railroaded
it that it used to
narratively.
fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need.
Why can't
Just
Batman
don't
be a
take
solution?
it.
Psh,
It's
I'm
a
going to write
treasured
Batman
relic.
in.
And the people of Connacht are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield.
Fair enough. So what do you want from me?
I want you to speak with Denholm and try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed in Connacht, and as you probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change. If you need anything, speak to Ansem. He's the one who decides what's worth my time.
All right. And then
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine. Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Connacht usually passes through my hands first.
What kind of business?
From managing the court's affairs to ensuring Connacht doesn't collapse under its own weight, it's my duty to keep things running smoothly. Not an easy task, given the times. And you? What brings you here? Wandering so close to the heart of Connacht's business. You don't strike me as the idle type.
Must be challenging to protect the court in these times.
Challenging doesn't begin to describe it. The court is the heart of Connacht, and if it falters, the rest follows. That's a heavy weight to bear. But if I'm honest, it's the plague that keeps me awake at night. I've seen what it does, how it spreads, how it steals lives without mercy. I lost my family to it. The only reason I'm still here is because I was locked away at court while they were quarantined. Since then, protecting this place, keeping it safe, has been more than a duty. It's been everything. Take care out there.
Need to set me a bonfire. Oh. That's not Arthur. Who are you?
The lost one cannot hear you. She walks again the paths she forsook, wading through familiar darkness. Well met, my friend. Strange to see you beneath these noisy skies.
Oh, this is for the DLC.
I find I much prefer the quiet depths of the sea.
Okay, hold up. I actually need to timestamp this. I didn't. So I said a few minutes ago, I was like, now that we're in the city, I think this is where the DLC starts. And I'm remembering the document they sent over. Pretty sure this is the DLC right here, because they said it's after you get the cutscene for Connacht, which we've done and we've gotten there. I guess the first time you place a campfire, he shows up. So this is. What is the name of this DLC again? I gotta go look really quick. Sanctuary of Ceres. Okay. Sanctuary of... Because this will get cut out into its own playlist. So this is 35 minutes in. Cool. Alright, so this is going to be the start of the DLC. And I am going to attempt it. We'll see if I'm high enough level to do it. I don't know what the level cap is on it. Lord of the Seas, we are honored by your presence. What is it that you seek?
There is a place in the depths that calls you. A domain both mine and not mine. Lingering on the seabed for centuries. I have a certain fondness for it. I once helped it grow.
What's up, tomfoolery?
Yet
Good
from
morning.
the beginning, it has been stagnant. Its beginning was your doing, Arthur. Now that you have returned, help it move at last.
How do we get there?
By descending into the coldest depths of the sea. How else? Do not fear. You will not drown. I will not permit it. But there, my part ends. What follows is yours to shape.
Okay.
I trust you will not keep me waiting too long, my friend.
This is just backward talk. Something vessel to vessel. I didn't see the rest of it. It reminds me of Twin Peaks. Alright. Yeah, let's just rest until tomorrow morning and then we can suss forth. Sully forth, my friend. The Descent. It wants me to set another bonfire. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so these are related to the place we're in. I see. What do you think happened to them in here?
I have no idea. The Menhirs were Merlin and Nimue's domain. I was mostly just relieved they worked. Although I've always felt an odd sense of familiarity with them. I think they reacted to the power we now wield. The Four-Dweller element within us. But why and how? That's beyond even my understanding. But tell me, are you well? You were unconscious for a while.
I'm fine, no need to worry.
Good. That's good. You're admirably resilient. You remind me of some of my knights. The ones who helped me to build Avalon. Never surrendering, never backing down. We may not have chosen each other's company, but I'm glad it's you I ended up traveling with.
What do you think of Lord Yvain?
Well, the apple has fallen far from the tree. I don't see the air of Palamedes in him. His ancestor was a ruler devoted to his people. He was even capable of defying me when the situation called for it. I always respected him for that. And Yvain, I see a man trying to please everyone. That is the gravest sin a leader can commit. Decisions are never easy, but they must be made. I see that the current Lord is trying to delay that moment, and I fear it's his people who will suffer most because of his indecision. I know much time has passed. I just hope Palamedes' bloodline wasn't diluted by the carelessness of one of Yvain's foremothers.
Okay. Oh, it says set another bonfire. What the heck? What do I still need to talk about? That must be a UI bug. Because I don't have any points, right? Yeah, that's just got to be a UI hiccup. Telling me to set a bonfire. Alright. Now, how did that... Oh, I see at the top there's a specific... Okay. I was like, where did the quest go? So they have it separated into its own tab here. Okay. How far away is that? Because you know something I forgot about is I'm gonna have to like probably upgrade my gear. It's a ways down there because I don't know what level of DLC is, but the zone here has been quite different. I need to get some. I don't remember being able to get skill ups from reading plaques, but that just gave me a point in archery. I don't remember that from the first time I played. I think there's a priestess in here or something, and I'm wondering if she has spells and stuff, because I'm going to need an upgrade to my power. Korean Gamer says, I've never played a Fable before, but I'm hyped for the new one. It looks amazing. The first 3 games were very special for their time. I don't know how well they've held up graphically, to be honest with you, because I haven't looked at them in years, but we're talking Fable was two console generations ago or 3 console generations ago. It was a long time ago, the first Fable. Phenomenal game. I can't answer that for you, Korean. I think it's going to be can you handle old graphics? It's going to be an old quality of life stuff. It's a phenomenal game, but like all of these older games, like Knights of the Old Republic, Morrowind, you know what I mean? Baldur's Gate 1, like I can look back on those games and say they were phenomenal games. Worth playing in 2026? It's going to depend on your tolerance for minimum standards of quality of life and graphics. But the original Fable trilogy was amazing. But I don't know enough about the Fable Anniversary Edition, so I would say it's just going to depend on your tolerance. You're going to go make me Google it now, though. It was a remaster of the original game released in 2014. That's still like a 12-year-old thing. I'm going to go watch a video really quick.
Sleeping all alone at the bottom of that pool.
You know, that anniversary, the graphics aren't. It definitely looks like a previous generation game, but it doesn't look that bad, to be honest with you. Hang on, can I show this? Let me get this on screen here really quick. I hadn't looked at the anniversary edition. This actually, I mean, it's
Fine.
it's
Oh, chicken chaser. Look at the chickens
not
running.
that bad, to be honest with you. What I have no clue on is like what kind of quality of life does it have, because it's still a 12-year-old remaster. Shit. Can I get this in the Xbox? Surely I can. Hang on. Oh, it's gonna. Hang on. It's not gonna want to let me do that. It's like, hang on, dude. Pick a window. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, you totally got me on a side quest. Okay. Fable and installable. Is this part of Game Pass? If it's part of Game Pass, available with Game Pass. Install. Sorry, you got me on a side quest. Don't know when, but that's installing. Fuck y'all. It's your fault. It's your fault. I take no blame for this. Oh my goodness. When did that originally release? 2004? Holy shit, that's a long time ago, yeah. Well, that's installing. Yes, it is important to know that the original games have nothing to do with the new game, because it is a reboot, so there's no story ties or anything else. But there are a bunch of people who have nostalgia for the